Welcome, everybody, to round 3 of GT Champions. I'm your host, Chris Ball, also known as Presidio Dog. Good to have all of you here today. It is GTC-1, top division in GT Champions, some of the fastest guys we know. Here to race Group 4 cars around Lago Maggiore, or Maggiore, or Maggiore, or, Lago for short. We have, this is going to be such a great race. I can't even tell you how great this race is going to be. I mean, I can, and so I will, because that's my job. But it is Group 4 cars, and it's any Group 4 car in the game that anybody wants to drive. So it is going to be all kinds of cars all over the place. We have everything from McLarens to Alfa Romeo 4Cs. We've got BMWs. We've got we got Supras, and we've got I don't know what else we've got. We got a bunch of different cars. Volkswagen Scirocco's. I mean, so there's a lot of different cars for this track. Interestingly enough, this track is very similar to the Daily Race Daily Race B this week in the online sport. So except it's the longer version. So it's got what we affectionately call at RWB Big Banky Boy, that big long right-hander that goes kind of up and down in the middle of it. So that's going to be cool. All right, so first of all, big shout out to our forever sponsor. Our primary sponsor is Detailing Group. As always, you can go check them out at detailinggroup.com for all of your 3D modeling and laser point cloud scanning for the construction industry, more specifically in steel detailing. So you can check them out. Also, Metropolis.com, our new sponsor this season. So thank you. Welcome aboard. You can visit them at Metropolis.com. There's a whole lot of cool stuff that they do wrapped around the telecommunications industry. Known these folks forever. So go check them out. They're people I trust and know. And the fact that they're willing to pony up some dough to help grow GT Champions and provide the cool prizes that we do. We appreciate them for that. And also, as always, we've got Hypre here. Our boy Pixteca over at Hypre does all of the graphics that you see. Together, he and I work on coming up with the ideas, and then he makes the ideas a reality and then some. So super cool. And of course, our favorite commentator, Tatiana, over in GTC-2 right now, and you can go watch her there as well, or if you've got 2 TVs, you can watch both races at the same time. She has this really cool event in Tennessee area called Pride at the Dragon. The Dragon, apparently, I don't know much about it, but it's apparently a certain road that goes up through the mountains of somewhere, and it's super fun to drive, and just a big get-together. You can visit them at prideatthedragon.com, and you can get details there. So those are our sponsors here. And, of course, 12 Ounce Sports, who is broadcasting this on all of their platforms. Big shout out to those guys. Thank you for taking us along on your journey. All right, so got some interesting stuff here. So let me pull up. I actually have... oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Let me turn that off. I actually have a flying lap done by one of our drivers, Mazda, around this course, and I thought, let's go inside of his car and watch him on a hot lap and see what it's like. And then the race is going to start in about 9 minutes, so that gives us some time to go over a couple things. So here's a hot lap in one of these cars. Let me see if I can get the audio right here. There we go. I'm just going to be quiet and let you listen. I may not be quiet, actually, because you're going to want to know about these corners. So turn 1 and turn 2 are super sharp, and it's going to be a big problem for a lot of these guys. It's a little choppy. Sorry about that. Still stuff working out on the technology side. Up the hill here is a blast. Over the curb, and it's going to be a long straight. A lot of overtaking opportunities and slipstream opportunities here into what we call the Big Banky Boy. Hard on the brakes and right across the apex in this one. all the way down there. Then we're going to go up the hill to a left and a right. It's full speed. You don't even lift. If you lift, you get eaten alive. Then it's going to be a down. It's going to be a double right-hander. And then into a left-hander. So it's right, then on the gas a little bit. Then back on the brakes. Oh, dig deep. And then on the gas to the left-hander. And then coming into the final left-hander will be the long drop down into the start-finish straight. And this one you got to get just right so you can get some good speed coming out of there. And off he goes. So sorry for the choppiness, folks, but there's a lap at Lago Maggiore West. So just thought I'd share that all with you so you can all see that. So that was fun, right? Isn't that okay? Was it all right? Meanwhile, let's see. We've got cars out on the track, so we'll keep an eye on that. Tonight we have we're waiting on two drivers to show up. So we're going to do some reaching out and getting these folks. But let's see. Let's go ahead and let you hear some of the audio from the track while we're waiting. All right, so let me see if I can find these guys. Stand by. Well, there's still 5 minutes left, so we'll see what we've got going on. We can watch our last season's champion as he cruises around the track there. While he's doing that, we can talk a little bit about the race. So this is, like I said before, any GT4 car at Lago Maggiore. It's going to be 2 times tire wear and 2x fuel. So 2 times the tire wear and 2 times the fuel. So it's going to be an interesting race. The cool thing about these Group 4 cars is really none of them are going to run out of gas in the stints. So fuel is not as big a deal as far as running out. It's a big deal if you're racing against other people, because now if they use less fuel than you, it takes you longer to fuel, then you lose some time there. So these guys have been practicing all kinds of cars during the week. I mean, most people had like 4 cars they narrowed down and still never got still never had a decision until late tonight. So it's very interesting, to say the least, how it's all going. Our starting grid there on the right. Before I get there, of course, we still have our normal pit window from 50 minutes to 40 minutes. We had some interesting folks. Some people had a hard time understanding the penalty system. We updated it, and all the drivers have been alerted, so they all know. Essentially, if you pit early, if you come in and out of the pits before it gets to 50 minutes left in the race, you're going to get a 1-minute penalty for anything that you do in there except for a repair. Obviously, you can come in and repair the car anytime. But if you take any fuel, then you're going to get a 1-minute penalty. And if you take tires, you'll get another minute penalty. If you come in and out of the pit window before it opens, right, in and out. If you enter the pit lane after the pit window closes, same thing, right? But if you enter the pits before the 50-minute mark, but you leave after the 50-minute mark, so in other words, if you arrive early into the pit window, you're going to get a 1-minute penalty regardless of what you do in there. Okay, but you would have to leave inside that pit window. Okay. Oh, I see Twitchy is messaging me. Hang on one second. Oh, let me check with him really quick. 15 minutes? That's gonna be a toughie. Hang on, folks. Let me do some chit-chatting with some of my captains. Hang on one second. Okay, folks, gonna do a little bit more messaging here. We might delay this race by about 10 minutes, so hang in there. So much work to do to keep to keep all these cars on a track and getting a race underway, folks. So we are going to delay 10 minutes. The start time will be 8:40 p.m. So 40 minutes after the hour for the driver to show up. So and that's all we're gonna wait. So we'll get him to going. All right, let's see. Okay, let me make some announcements and give you another car to watch. Let's see, let's watch Super Ninja from Rockefeller, because that's a cool looking livery. Oops, except I hit the wrong button. I gotta send out a chat real quick, folks. All right, let's get there we go. So there's Mobile Ledge in a McLaren. If you'd like to see a nice purple McLaren. Who's that behind him? Oh, that's Megatruckin'. So he's in the BMW. Ooh. Okay, look away, look away, look away. Let's see. So we got there. We got a Toyota. Let's see, a Supra, another Supra, the BMW, Alfa Romeo, another Supra, What's Teasbap driving? That looks like a BMW from a distance. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. Go around the corner. Oh, he left the track. Okay. And, okay, so Season 1's champion is going to be in the Supra. And Season 2's champion is in the Alfa Romeo 4C. So, there you have it. All right, so we're just waiting on one driver who, the Twitchy from Phoenix 7, he got a little bit delayed getting back to his rig. So he said 5 minutes. So he just told me 5 minutes. So I'm assuming we'll see him in 5 minutes. All right, so starting order is as you see here on the screen. And he is, so Super Ninja will be starting up front. Where's Super Ninja? He is in the pits, but there's his car right there going in the pits. Never mind. There we go. So that Super Ninja will be starting the race from the pole. iJam is not going to be here. He got delayed, or he got where he couldn't make it today. Teasbap is here. He'll be starting on the front row then with Super Ninja. So he'll be in P3. Mega Truckin' will be in third, and Spec 1 will be right next to him in fourth. Then you have Captain Muffin and Ninja Kid in the next row, Ridwan and Corey in the next row, and those little blue R's next to their names, those are the reserve drivers. So we got 3 reserve drivers in the race today. Twitchy will start in, well, now it would be 9th, since we're missing a driver there. Rio, Mobile Edge, Buntats, Speedy Tires, and Jake all start from the back of the field because they either did not start or did not finish the last race. So that's where we're going to be at. Let's go ahead and get ourselves out here on the track. All right, getting some cars out here. All right, so let's see. Let's go through some of these. So there's Ninja Kid in the Metropolis.com car. Let's see, Buntats is in... Oh, I like that one. That looks nice. Okay. Ridwan in... We have a bunch of Supras in tonight's race, so we're going to see how those things stack up. There's Rockefeller's Super Ninja. There's 2 Rockefeller drivers in this class tonight. Where's Corey? There you go. Corey with I can't believe it. Here we go again. The S team, Sector 1. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. So Corey is with Sector 1 along with Captain Muffin. So they're both driving the same car, the Alpha 4C from Sector 1. So that'll be fun. Speedy Tires, who missed last week's race, is in the Supra. Spec 1 will be in the McLaren. Mobile Edge in the McLaren. Super Ninja in the Toyota. Jake in the McLaren. Buntats in the Toyota. There's a BMW. Finally got something a little different. Teasbap in another BMW. And Rio in a Supra. So there we go. That's what we got. The race is going to start in about 4 minutes. All right, let me just let them know that I'm letting them know that we're ready on my end. So stand by. All right, let's see. What's the Twitchy say? 2 minutes away. Okay, it's going to be close. He says about 4 minutes, and it's 4 minutes to race time. Okay. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Okay, let's see, where's Muffin? Where is he at? There he is. Let's get him. Let's get a little better look at his car. So that's last season's champion. Oh, I should bring up the He sent me his picture. He sent me his picture holding his trophy and his placard, and I was going to post it, and I haven't posted it yet because I have been exhaustingly busy all week long. So I do have that. So maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll get that up at the end of the race. All right, let's see. So that's our Captain Muffin. Now here is Ridwan. So if you're not the maid, so the maid of honor would be the closest thing to the bride. So the bridesmaid would be the second person closest to the bride. So that would make Ridwan the bridesmaid and not the bride. He's gotten the last two races, which are the first two races. He is finished on the podium in P3 both races. Stellar. As a matter of fact, I have in my hot little hands, let me bring up our current standings just so we can all see them here really quick. So these are our current standings coming into this race. Rio up front, Ridwan and Bipolar only separated by a point, and Twitchy right there. So all three of those drivers from second to fourth are only split by 3 points. So like, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. So let's see here. Still chatting with Twitchy. Hang on one second, folks. All right, so the Ridwan, Bipolar, and Twitchy are in a heated battle for points. Unfortunately, Bipolar is not going to be he's not going to be on track tonight. He got delayed, and we're missing him, so that is going to just kill him in the points. And so the good news is there's one drop round within the first 7 rounds. So this could be his drop round. And it could not affect him, so that's good. Twitchy will be here momentarily. He's just messaging me. He's only 2 minutes away, he says he can see his house from here. So he's that close, folks. He's that close. Captain Muffin is a bit of ways back from the top 4 drivers. I think he had not a great finish in the first race. Ninja Kid just 2 points behind him, and 2 points behind them is Spec 1. So in the top 10, we have a reserve driver. I mentioned that before in the in the other pre-race shows, that a reserve driver can gain a lot of points because they could show up and get points every single race. Teasbap was a reserve driver and is now a full-time driver. He sits in 8th. So there is plenty of room. Corey Hack did so well last week and the week before, so he's getting there. Ando's going to be missing from the race this week also, as well as our 15th place driver. He won't be here either. So it's going to be an interesting shakeup on the points, to say the least. So, okay, let's go back to our regular scheduled programming. Let's see if we wasn't paying attention to my screen, so I'm just going to check. I haven't seen... okay, hang on one second. All right. I told them we'd start at 40 minutes after the hour. We're giving him another 60 seconds or so to get his PlayStation fired up and get into the lobby. So... any moment now, we're going to start the race. So, okay. I was expecting, I wonder if it came. It did not come. I was really hoping that we were going to have a commercial for you guys today from Metropolis.com. So Maybe if it shows up during here, we can do that. All right, let's see. Unfortunately for Twitchy, he's not gonna be able to get any practice. They're gonna start it pretty much right when he gets in there. All right, it's almost time, folks. Oh, I love races, and this race is going to be awesome. This is going to be a really good race. Oh, wait a minute. Was that who I think it was? I think I might have just received a phone call from our sponsor from Metropolis. I don't have the setup right now to bring him onto a call. But, oh, I wished I had. I wished I had. All right. Okay, stand by. Okay, so much going on. So much going on. Oh, okay, so the Metropolis is telling me they have a video for me. So what I will try to do is see if I can get that together, you know, before the end of the race. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right. Okay, Twitchy's in the room. So he's going to set his car, set his tires. We're going to get this race a-going, folks. All right, so he's got to check up, and then we're going to... Oh, he's already started it. All right, awesome. All right, let's see. Hopefully we got the grid order proper. So we'll see how that works out for us. Where's my audio? There's my audio. Okay. All right, so Twitchy should be... Oh, he's got it. Nailed. Perfect. All right, folks. We are on for the race. I'm so excited. Sorry about the delay. It happens. It's called technology. All right, so super... Oh, my camera's a mess, folks. So we're going to start on P1. And we'll go from there. So off they go. Now this turn is going to be messy. A lot of cars. We just got to hope these guys all hold it together. No bumpities. No running into each other. Everybody's going good through there. Oh, just a little tapping, but not too bad. All right. All right. So far, so good. All right. Good, clean start. Now, it's not over yet, but Teasbap up to the front. He started on the next to Super Ninja on the pole, and he's up front already. That BMW showing some power. Super Ninja in second. Mega Truckin' is right behind him. Let's see. This is a huge passing area right through here for cars to make some moves. It looks like Spec 1 is going underneath. Does he make it? Did he make it? He made it underneath Captain Muffin. Oh, gosh. So close racing. I love this. So Spec 1 is going to have the corner, and he does. Let's get into the chase cam so we can see. Woo! Okay, it's close. Captain Muffin's being challenged by Ridwan. Ridwan's got the inside. He's going to hold on to it. Yes, and he's going to make it stick, but Muffin's got the inside corner going into the last two turns. So we should be able to see... Oh, look at that Ninja Kid inside Captain Muffin and kind of edges him out there. Oh, Captain Muffin's around. Captain Muffin's around. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. We'll come back and take a look at that. I don't think... we'll come back to look at that. I don't think that Ninja Kid turned him. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go back and watch that from Captain Muffin's point of view. Oh, nope, he just hit the grass. Oh, he hit the grass and spun himself around. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, so Captain Muffin all the way to the rear of the field. Not a good start, but it's 90 minutes. I've seen people come back from more, from worse deficits. Oh, it looks like Twitchy is going inside Jake looking for a spot, and he makes it stick. Well, not yet. Look at McLaren just pulling. Oh, that Renault is it's good in the turns, but that McLaren just has the drive. Look at it go, just pulling away. But don't count Twitchy out. I know all of you people out there that just love your boy Twitchy, so we'll keep an eye on him. Ooh, okay. All right, let's go up front here real quick and see. Looks like T-Spap is getting some pressure from Super Ninja up front. I love that BMW livery. That looks real nice. Sets the fastest lap so far Mega Truckin' does. And he's got two Supras chasing him down. Nope, that's a BMW. That's another BMW. So the BMW, Supra, BMW. Let's see, what do we got? Ninja Kid is in the... Oh, Ninja Kid's in trouble. Well, not in trouble. He gets a little sideways, so now he's in trouble. Ridwan in that McLaren is just trying to hunt down that Scirocco. I think that's a Scirocco. It's got to be a Scirocco. So the Metropolis car getting hunted down. Look at that. You can't even see Spec 1 behind him. That McLaren is so low, it's just hiding behind the car. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Let's take a look and see what else we got going on here. Ridwan underneath Jake for P6. Twitchy looks like he lost out to Ridwan. I mean, the guy jumped in his car, started it up, and the race began. So it'll come to him. He's just got to get his stuff about him. That's all. Got to get his wits about him. That's the word I was looking for. Jake in 7th, sandwiched between Ridwan and Twitchy. But I'm going to watch this McLaren, because I think when they head down the start-finish straight, I think under that Supra, he's going to be able to get a really good drive. Let's watch. Oh, not doing that, though, and Twitchy will grab 7th spot. But that McLaren's got some legs. It can really go. All the way down in the second, then get all the way down on the yellow paint. That's where you got to be. Yep. Oh, he's got some pressure coming from Buntats and Rio. Rio up to 9th. He started in 10th, so he's only gained 1 position so far. He's looking to gain another one, though. I think he might be able to get a spot here. Let's see. Let's watch from Buntat's point of view. Okay. Yeah, these Supras, everyone is talking about this car all week, right? Everyone is saying it's OP, but let's just look up front here really quick for this battle happening. What are the 2 cars you see up front above everybody else? It's 2 BMWs, a Supra, and a Volkswagen. So not always is it about the car, although the car is, pretty fast. The BMWs just have horsepower and legs for days. But that little Scirocco is hanging in there all the way up to 4th. Where did Ninja Kid start? He started in 6th. And now he's up to 4th. So there's a lot of race left to go. On the outside, Super Ninja late breaks and loses out to Mega Truckin'. Let's go back and... oh, wait, he's about to lose another... he's got the inside of this corner, so Ninja Kid probably won't get around him. Let's go back and watch Super Ninja here. I think he just was going faster than he thought in the slipstream and just totally missed his braking all the way off. And look at that, all those cars diving underneath him. So yeah, you got to be careful about that for sure. So now Super Ninja, oh, look at this. Ninja Kid is sandwiched between the 2 Rockefeller drivers. Not anymore. He has now made the pass on Super Ninja into third spot. So Metropolis getting a good showing today up into the third position. We don't have our detailing group car here, but we do have our 12-ounce sports car. There he is, Mr. Rio, Season 1 champion. Where is Captain Muffin? Has he made it back yet? Let's see. Where is he? Corey's back there. Yeah, he's a ways back. He's half the way around. Oh, he had to pit for damage. That's clearly what happened. All right, let's see. Let's take a look up front. Let's see how things are looking here. The two BMWs up front. The Volkswagen challenging. The German cars showing some pace today in the race. Oh, look at that. Super Ninja cuts underneath. Get there, camera. Come on, get there. We'll go back and watch that in a second. But I thought for sure Super Ninja was going to make his way around Ninja Kid there. Let's go back and see if we can catch a look at that. Yeah, he gets all the way under the corner, but unfortunately he's going to have to slow up here, and he doesn't quite get the drive out. And Ninja Kid's going to pull right back up in front of him. Oh, gets a little bit of a bump from his teammate, but not enough to help. So, all right. Wow, look at this pack of cars up front. They're just battling it out. Look at this. Oh, looks like Ninja Kid is going to head into Big Banky Boy. Oh, no, they already went through there. They're in the last sector here. And up to P2 goes Ninja Kid. So Metropolis, look at that. One of our lead sponsors is heading up into the top of the pack. Meanwhile, Megatruckin is under attack from both the Rockefeller drivers. These Rockefeller drivers are quick. They have been around Gran Turismo forever. And and here we go. We see Spec 1 is making a move. He should have the inside, but if Megatruckin can stay on the outside, he'll have the inside, and he's... That was close. That was so close. Whew. Okay. There's all kinds of... Oh, look who's in the mix. Twitchy's there now, right behind Ridwan. That's the hood of his car right there that we see. This pack of cars is in a little train. Oh, the slipstream is for real, people. It is for real. All right, so into the... Oh, jeez, I thought Ninja was going to cram right into the back of Truckin'. That was close. All right, they're coming up the hills. So Super Ninja comes out side by side with Twitchy. Looks like Twitchy is going to grab the spot. Well, yeah. Super Ninja says, over my dead body. Super Ninja's got the inside here. Now, if Twitchy can stay on the outside in this corner, which he does not, and he's gonna have to make that pass another time, unless he can somehow make some magic happen here. Ooh, yep, a little tap and run. That'll do, and Super Ninja gets out there, get on the track, don't hit the wall. Okay, so Rio gets a spot. Whew. How long is this race? We're on lap 8, and these guys are just going crazy. Oh, this is a lot of fun to watch. All right, let's see. Let's up front. I must have missed something. Let's go see if we can get this lead change back. I cannot get it. So right now, up front, we've got Metropolis.com with Ninja Kid driving in the Volkswagen up front, leading the pack. Oh, he's got to be loving that. Meanwhile, Teasbap's like, I'm not giving up yet in his BMW, so he's still there. But in third is the McLaren of Spec 1. He is now in a fight on the podium to get up there and snatch that from him. That McLaren's got the ability. I've been watching it in practice all week, and that mid-engine is really, really good on this track. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the cars fare out. Ridwan up to fourth with Twitchy right in tow. Ooh, Man, these guys are just using up every inch of that track. So Ridwan from VRS Motorsports running a very simple livery with just the required decals. Oh, what was that? That was Mega Trucking gets a little bit outside. Let's go see if we can see what happened there. Oh, why is Twitchy? Hold on. Let me do a thing here. Let me go back and see. Why is Twitchy way in the back? What happened? Did he get a penalty in the final corner? He did. So he's burning it right there. He's going to burn it right before the start-finish line. And that explains all of that. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so Spec 1 still in third. Ridwan in fourth. Rio now up to fifth. Remember when I said he started in like 10th and he'd be up there? Yep. All right, we got people watching from all over the place. We got people watching. We got a Twitchy fan in wait. Sorry, hang on one second. All right. For some reason, my brain was not putting together Twitchy and Twitch, the streaming platform. And I was thinking to myself, is it Twitch? Is it the platform Twitch? Because now I'm getting myself confused. All right. So let's see. Let's see how Spec doing on his gains. He's still about 2 seconds back from Teasbap. But he's definitely getting out there. But look at this. Up front, we've got Ninja Kid leading Teasbap across the start-finish line in the only Volkswagen on the track. That is pretty awesome. So he's gonna make that car work for him. Oh, Teasbap was looking. He was looking inside. That's for sure. 2.1 seconds back is Spec 1, and then we have Rio, Ridwan, Super Ninja, Mega Truckin'. Let's see, who is that behind him? That's going to be Jake. Look at that, Jake in 8th, sitting in the top 10. Nice going, Jake. Get her done, son. We got some really great drivers in here. Buntat's, I'm still trying to learn Buntat's driving style and who he is. I haven't met him yet personally, I don't think, from Malaysia. But he's definitely got pace to keep up with these guys. So I'm interested to see how it turns out for him. Speedy back in 10th, started last. He is up to 10th. One of the Australian drivers from WTCC, I think it's called. So he's up there. Let's see, where's Twitchy's at? There's Twitchy. It fell all the way back to 11th after he's got a little bit of damage on his car too. I'm not sure where that came from. Not sure if he's going to pit or what he's going to do. All right, let's see. Up front, no change into the leaders there. It looks like Spec has got a nice little 2-second buffer between him and everybody, so he can just run his race. And then two Supras duking it out. Rio and Ridwan, both podium finishers in the last 2 races. Rio won the first one, got second in the second one. Ridwan in third, both podiums. So we'll keep an eye on these two and see who does what to who later on in the race. Super Ninja, look at him. He's holding his own up there. Like I said, these Rockefeller guys are no slouches. You got to be pretty dang quick to be up into this group of drivers. So all of these drivers got a lot of talent, and I'm excited to see how they all fare out. Mega Truckin', I think he missed last week's race and started last all the way up to 8th. Look at him go. So Mega Truckin' from PLE is up there. I think he's the only PLE driver in this division, but PLE's got drivers in some of the other divisions too as well. So and that livery is super shiny. I like shiny things. Oh, he and Jake get a little bumpy there, and Jake loses out to Buntats, who moves up into 8th position. This mid-pack is fun to watch. Look at these guys just battling it out together. The top 3 still look pretty much the same. First 2 just crossed the finish line already. Oh, look at that! Look at that McLaren getting in the slipstream. Is Jake gonna make the move? He does not. He thinks better of it. Holds off. Folks, you got 90 minutes to make all this magic happen, so we'll keep an eye on these guys. Oh, Buntats has a penalty. He's going to have to burn that off before the start-finish line somewhere, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do it and keep his position. Not with Jake just breathing down his neck. Where is Jake? There is Jake. Give some camera love to the Jakester from Ghost Viper Gaming. They got a few guys in this series too. Buntats underneath Mega Truckin'. Oh, whoa! Careful! I think he thought he had room to go there, and that is going to slow him down. And that will give Jake back the 8th spot. It doesn't look like Speedy is close enough to take advantage of this 4/10 penalty. Oh, that's a lot of bumping around going on by Buntats. He's got to try to keep his fenders off those other cars. Oh no, Jake goes real wide. He's probably going to get a penalty for that. Does he pull down a penalty? Yes, he does. Oh, now he has to bleed it before he crosses the start-finish line because he has the time to do it. I hope he doesn't carry that across. He needs to bleed it. Jake, no! Oh, that's a shame. All right, that'll be an interesting one for the stewards to look at. Oh yeah, that's me. Well, anyway, we'll do that at another time. But Buntats, it looked like he came across with the penalty as well. So, is that right? Did he come across the penalty also, or did he get a new one? He did come across with the penalty, so now Buntats is going to have one as well. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that one later. Okay, let's take a look up front. Ninja Kid's still under the pressure of Teasbap, but it doesn't look like Teasbap is trying to make a pass. I think he's just trying to kind of tuck in there and follow this little Volkswagen around the track. Let the Volkswagen punch the hole in the air and just follow along. Wait for a mistake to happen. So Metropolis up front. Metropolis got to be proud of that. Got to be proud of that. All right. Oh, okay. I've got information. Oh, I don't know that I could. I don't think I can do that commercial because it's on a YouTube. That takes me a little time to set up, folks. So we'll see what I can do. If not, we'll get it in the next one, or I'll get it at the end of the race. I'll do what I can. So Ninja Kid up front. He basically has no gap to Teasbap. Half a second really is nothing. And right now it's no seconds. So I think let's go on board with let me go. Oh, I gotta leave and get my camera back in. Hang on. Sorry about that. All right. Let's go inside Teasbap's car and watch him as he's following Ninja Kid in. Look at that. He's right on his bumper. He might make a move right here. Oh, I see what he's doing. Smart. They're working together. Okay. Canadian and U.S. relations at work, people. So Teasbap is just pushing him around the track to both give themselves a larger gap to Spec 1. Probably this help save some fuel too. I thought I made him notice that earlier, but I wasn't sure if that's what I was seeing. But clearly it looks like that's what these two are doing. Now, are they doing it as a team, like together? Like, does Ninja Kid know that he's doing that, or is he just grateful? Either way, we'll see what happens here. But into the corner goes the BMW, following all the way around. Now let's see, he's going to pull all the way up, 3.8 tenths. And he's closing in, and he's just going to close right up to him in the corner. All right, cool. So these two look like they're just playing together. Meanwhile, Spec 1 has got a little bit of a problem. And that is, he's got those two Supras who are battling it out, catching him. So he's having a challenge there, and those two Supras, nose to tail, in the draft with each other, are behind excuse me, behind Spec 1 and getting some of his tow. So these two are going to be able to draw up to him over the course of the next lap or two. Look at that, Rio's on a purple sector right now, so he's clearly getting a draft there and being able to gain some time in the 12-ounce sports livery. which is looking pretty nice. New color scheme, I like it. All right, let's see. We'll keep an eye on these guys, but let's just see. Ninja's dropped back to 60. Doesn't have really any pressure on him at the moment. Buntat's still carrying a 4/10 penalty around the track. I don't know if that's a new one or if it's an old one, but yeah, carrying a penalty across the line is a 5-second penalty for doing that. So that's gonna hurt him later. Ugh. Where's Jake? There's Jake from State Farm. He's got another blue Supra challenging him. That's Buntat's. Wait a minute. No. That's Speedy. Okay. Sorry. Speedy. They've all got the same looking livery. So I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. What is going on here? I could have sworn that was this guy. Ridwan. Okay, look at this. Okay, they're caught up now to that McLaren. Still, oh, look at that. Let's go up to P1 and see if we can get a view. Did we see this already happen? Okay, so we have the. Let me get off the replay. There's some chasing going on here. Let's watch from the third car back. So the Supers are there. They have closed the gap on the McLaren of Spec 1. And big shout out to Spec 1. Thanks again for hosting tonight's lobby. Our Bipolar usually hosts the lobby, and he wasn't able to make it to tonight's race. So Spec chipped in and said he would take care of it for us. And he was already racing as a reserve driver, so that worked out perfectly for all of us. Okay, so these three have caught themselves. So the three of these three should be able to work together to catch the top two. We got a 3-car train as opposed to a 2-car train. Could take some time. We don't have a ton of long straights on this track, but there's enough that it can be done. Let's see. If we go to third spot, he is 2 seconds behind. It was closer to 2.6 for a while. So it looks like now that Ninja Kid has switched spots, it seems that the top two have actually slowed down somewhat. All right, we'll keep an eye on this battle here. Let's go back and take a look at how Jake's faring along with Speedy Tires and Twitchy, because he's got these guys breathing down his neck right now for that 8th place spot. I don't know who Danielle Villanueva is, but they are in love with the Ninja Kid. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is what I love about GT Champions, folks. In all of our lobbies, in all of the divisions, everyone takes it so seriously so that it's nice and clean, professional style racing. And it's okay. This battle for 8th is awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Ninja Kid is back up to Teasbap's bumper. He was like a full second behind. Now he's right there. And let's see. Now the gap is only 1.5 seconds to these. Oh, look at this. It's a battle. Look at these three. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Here are the two Supers side by side under the bridge. Over the yellow. Okay, so Rio had to lift a slight bit to keep from getting off the line. And it looks like we might have a position change, and we do. So Rio will tuck in and move back to the 5th position. Ridwan up to 4th. Ridwan does not want to lose to this guy again. He does not want to lose to Rio. He's sat on this podium twice now behind this driver. So it probably feels really good to know that he's in front of him. So now keep in mind. Let's run through the top really quick here while we have a minute. So up front we've got Teasbap in the BMW, having a great race, and right behind him is Ninja Kid in P2 in the Metropolis livery, one of the sponsors, Metropolis.com. Spec 1 from Rockefeller. He's kind of pulled a little bit of a gap on the guys. Not enough to break the slipstream, but it give him some kind of breathing room. So there's Spec 1 coming across the line in P3. Let's see. Let's take a look here. So Ridwan is in 4th. So Ridwan in 4th, struggling to break that other Supra's toe. We'll see how that works out for Ridwan. I'm going to try to get a better camera angle for him for his pictures. Right about, I think coming around this corner, we should get a good camera angle for him. And we do right there. Ridwan, F1. All right. And then we've got Rio in P5. Now, he is no slouch on those tires. That is for certain. So far. And then there is Super Ninja. Super Ninja now has Buntats right on his rear bumper. So Buntats now still carrying that 4/10 penalty. I believe he must have missed the driver meeting information, so that won't be so great for him. But we'll get there. It's all in learning how to race in the series. Jake still holding on to P8, keeping 2 very fast drivers at bay. So Jake doing awesome. Had a really rough start to the race at Spa last week, and got turned around in turn 1 in the Jaguar, and had a really rough race there. But Jake, nice solid 8th place, and he's got 2 very fast drivers in speedy tires in P9, and Twitchy, who has won every race that he has shown up for, right? Didn't he? Oh no, he didn't. He did not. Okay, but he won last week's race. So, and there's Megatruckin in the BMW, and look at that. There's Corey. Corey now in the Alfa Romeo 4C, challenging him for that 11th spot. And let's see, there is Mobile Ledge in the McLaren. His tires looking a little bit worse for wear. We don't let you see that just to keep things honest with the drivers. Captain Muffin, he's still back there. He's got, as long as he completes this race, he's still going to get some points. So we'll see how things go. All right, so this battle up front, though, between these two is just a back and forth. But this battle right here, y'all, is where it's at. These 3, oh man, all over each other for that P3 spot. So Ridwan up into P3 now. He's gotten around Spec finally, and now he's got a little buffer between him and the other Supra of Rio. Now Spec 1's not just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm a reserve driver, I'll get out of the way. Heck no, not at all. That is not how you race. He is going to race for every point he can get on the track. So, known Spec 1 for a lot of years. He's a good driver. I can't wait to get to know all the rest of these drivers, and learn a little bit more about them. As a matter of fact, oh, I did a thing. I forgot I did a thing. So, stand by. Sorry for the choppiness while I load something up here. All right, let's see. Where's Super Ninja? There he is. We're going to keep an eye on him because he's got Buntats in the identical car all over him. So here's an interesting thing about Super Ninja. He's only 16 years old, and he's racing in the top class. He lives out in Ohio. He's been racing for about a year. And he lives near a racetrack called Mid-Ohio, and has watched races since he was a kid. And he's a giant F1 fan, right, along with his dad, which he and his dad are both into racing. So that's pretty cool. He races with the Ghost Viper gaming crew, if you know who they are. So that's a little bit about Super Ninja. He may be 16, but he's driving like a seasoned driver, which I love. All these guys are, right? All right, let's see. Let's go back up here and see. Oh, we have the newcomer into that four-way battle for second. Ooh, boy. Ninja Kid is in trouble. Ridwan has gotten around him, although it's not over yet. Oh, he's trying to hold him to the inside. Let's watch from Rio's point of view. Goes all the way out wide. Is he going to try to cut underneath? Rio's going to steal that inside corner from him. Oh, but look, the Ninja Kid gets a much better drive out. Oh, so Ninja Kid this lap has dropped 2 positions. It may be due to tire wear. It may be due to just not hitting your corners quite right. Could be the cars. Could be the drivers he's driving around. You never know, but man, to lead the first, he led probably the first 17 of 20 laps, or no, that was Teasbap that led the most, I believe. I have to go back and look at the replay to see who led the most laps, but okay. Oh, look at this run Rio's getting. Well, it looked like he was getting one, but look at that. Scirocco just says, nope, I'm just going to drive away from you. Looking inside, Rio gets his nose right there, putting the pressure, filling up that driver's side mirror, and getting a little bit of pressure added to Ninja Kid to see if he can get him to make a mistake. Knowing Rio, he wants to get around him as soon as possible. He doesn't want to lose that top pack. So we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, looks like Ridwan has gained on Teasbap. They're under the half-second mark now, or just at the half-second mark. That McLaren seems to be pushing Ridwan along the way. Now look at this. 5 cars up front all have the capacity for a podium finish. So that will be interesting. And then you've got Ninja and Buntats battling it out for 5th spot. Right here. Whoop. Not 5th spot. 6th spot. There we go. Let's see. Is Rio... I thought Rio got around him. So I wanted to go back and check that one out. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. How's Ninja faring? He's doing okay. He's still got that other car behind him. But that's Jake. Still a solid 8th. I mean, look at him go. He's covering all of his apexes. He's quick. Twitchy has finally gotten around Speedy Tires. So he's got some work to do now. A little bump there to speed things along. Diving in. Oh, that Maggiore, right? Oh, that thing. It's so wide. I love the fenders on it. And that livery job is beautiful. So Twitchy sitting in 9th, looking for the opportunity to get around this McLaren. He seems to be having a lot of challenges trying to get there. We'll see how it goes. We got 5 more minutes until this pit window opens. Oh, Twitchy has damage to the rear and right wheel. So maybe that's why he's struggling so much with that car at the moment. He doesn't have the downforce he's expecting, perhaps. In about 5 minutes, the pit window is going to open, and these cars can all switch tires. So let's go ahead and drop the bottom banner. Let's start up front, where Spec 1 is in the lead. Oh, we missed a lead change? What the heck? Let me go back and see if I can see it, or did it already happen? Oh, good, we get to see it. So he makes it happen right in this corner. Underneath Teasbap, and he gets the job done. Does Teasbap follow him through? He does, sorta. Not quite. Oh. Wow. Okay, so this whole group of cars, 5 cars, all battling for the top spot. This is insane. Oh. Okay, lots going on up front here. All right, so let's start up front. So right now we got everybody's on the medium tire. So that is going to make everybody feel better about themselves, that nobody is blowing away some soft tires to get there. Everyone's looking just fine on fuel. Some are using more fuel than others. The BMWs and Supras are using, and the Volkswagen are using way less fuel. Spec 1 is like, he is like an 1/8 of a tank less on fuel than the rest of these guys. So that's going to hurt him in the pits as he fills the car up. But You know, he doesn't have to fill the car all the way up. So we'll see how it goes. Ninja Kid also in the medium tires that are finally kind of wearing out on him. Ridwan's tires definitely look better, and Rio's tires look better, so that might be why they're having an easier time. Oh, Ridwan drops back to 4th. Ninja Kid back onto the podium spaces. Let's see, where did I miss that? Let's see if we can catch that one. It was already as they were coming up the hill, so I missed that one. Sorry, folks. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun to watch these cars racing right now. Super Ninja still ahead of Buntats by the looks at the pylon, and Twitchy's dropped back. Oh, he's right behind. Let's see, where is Twitchy right now? Let's see. He's gotten around Speedy tires, and he's gotten around... Oh, Corey's also gotten around Jake. So, Jake might be feeling the pressure of the fuel because he's down low too. Those McLarens are not doing well on the fuel. The Alpha's doing great on the fuel. The same with the Supra and the Megane. So, oh, look at that! Wow, what a pass! That was crazy. Let's go watch that from Speedy Tire. Look at this overtake speed that he gets coming out of this corner. He just flies by him. That was insane. That was pretty crazy. All right. So these battles aren't over by a long shot. All right, up front. Spec 1 up front still. T-Bap in 2nd. Ridwan made it back up to 3rd. He's keeping that Metropolis car right in between him and Rio. Now, Ridwan's fuel is just at a quarter of a tank. Rio's is just slightly under. So my assumption is they're going to try to gauge the amount of fuel. Oh, wait, Ridwan's looking underneath. He's looking underneath. Oh, he almost wrecks the car. Oh, he is really trying to get through there, and he's just sliding that car everywhere. Ninja Kid almost had a way underneath T-Bap there for that spot. I mean, this is a battle for P2. The battle for P6 is happening right behind them still. This is when having a second commentator that could watch the other things happening on the track would be super helpful. All right, let's see. Super Ninja still out front of Buntats. Hang on a second while I get a sip of water, folks. All right. So let's go back up here. Let's see. Look at that. Spec 1 is just pulled away. He's like, okay, I just got to get away from these guys. Ninja Kid battling for P. He's up in 3rd. He's battling for P2. Is he going to get there? He's gotten around T-Bap. Now he's just going to push these tires. Use up everything he can. Pit window opens in 10 seconds. They will all be past the pits. Well, none of them are going to want to go in right now. I don't think. Well, I don't know. The pit window is now open, so if someone dives in, they could short pit. Nobody goes through. Nobody short pits. Oh, no. Buntats has a... Is that the same 4/10 penalty all race? Oh, Speedy Tires comes in. All right, so we're looking at an undercut here. Speedy Tires are going to come in on the soft tire. So is Megatruckin'. So it looks like these two might take a shot at getting an undercut done and get those softer tires for just a little bit longer on the car. Let's see if we can catch that PLE. Look how beautiful that car looks. Man, whoever did that one did a nice job. Made me think of Shrek there for a minute. That's a nice boulder. All right, Captain Muffin's coming in here in a second. Let's just check up front. Ridwan's moved up to P2. Ridwan's in P2. Ninja Kid is dropped back to P3. Oh my goodness, there's so much happening right now. All right. Wow. All right, so who's going to pit first? Who's going to blink first? Spec, are you going in? He's got fuel and tires to make it. I think he's going to go to the end of the stint, but we'll see. He's going really wide, so it looks like he's going to try to stay out there. Yep. All right, here goes. Ridwan in for the undercut. Oh, let's see if this works for him. So he pits 1 lap ahead of everybody else. Everybody else stays out. So Ridwan is going to come in and get those extra tires for 1 extra lap. Jake comes in his McLaren. All right, so off the medium tires, Ridwan is going to jump onto the soft tires. So will he be able to get an out lap that's going to make a big enough difference and his second lap while the other guys are in the pits? So I'm very interested to see how this goes. Ghost Viper Gaming has their McLaren in. There's another McLaren showing up here momentarily. That'll be Mobile Ledge. But let's go take a look up front. Spec 1 still out. Ninja Kid in P2 again. Teasbap is in 3. Now remember, there was somebody battling that pit in between all of these guys, and he's going to have those soft tires. I speculate that he will come out ahead of these cars when they pit. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. All right, look at that. So Metropolis in P2, 12-ounce Sports in P4, with 1 BMW in between them. T-Spap's an independent racer. Okay, who's going in? Okay, in goes Ninja Kid. Okay, we got some serious undercuts that are going to be happening here. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Super Ninja and Ninja Kid both go in to the pits. Now, where's Ridwan? I want to see, where does Ridwan come out? Because he's got that 1 lap on the soft tires. Is he going to come out ahead of Ninja Kid? There he is, filling up the Metropolis car. Ninja filling up his car. Coming out. Where's Ninja Kid? Yep, the undercut happens, and Ninja Kid is behind him by almost a full second by the looks of it. So out on the soft tires with 1 lap older tires, Ridwan grabs the spot he needs. Now the question of the day is, how is that going to get affected by the lead drivers? So Spec, Teasbap, and Rio are still out there, and Buntats is not far behind. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens when these folks pit. They still have about 6 minutes, or just under 6 minutes to pit. So I think Spec 1 is going to go around one more time. And he's diving in shallow. Yep, he's staying out. Okay, Teasbap, what's he going to do? He's got the fuel, and his tires are shot. And of course, Rio stays out because he's going to want the soft tires for as long or as short amount of time as possible to go as fast as he can. Buntats in 4th. Where's Twitchy? There's Twitchy, and he's got Corey Hack all over his case. Okay, this is going to be a fun little battle. He's still got the damage on the back of Twitchy's car. Corey, wow, Corey's tires are in so much better shape than that Magan. So that'll be interesting to see if that's what's causing him all the trouble. All right, let's see. Where's our first place driver? He's coming down into Big Banky Boy. 5-second gap to Teasbap. Oh, there we go. There we go. And Rio makes the move into P2, cuts underneath, and that was really easy looking. I wonder if Teasbap just kind of gave him the spot. I mean, look at the tires. Rio's got fantastic looking mediums, and Teasbap's tires are just really worn. All right, let's see. Coming around through the final sector. Let's see if we'll come back to that and just keep an eye on here. I want to see if Spec 1 is going to pit. He'll be coming around the final corner in a moment. All right, let's see. Does he go in? He's got to go in. His light's on. Yep, into the pit lane he goes. Can't cross that solid white line. So, all right. So, in goes Teasbap. All right, so Rio's the only one left out there. And Buntats. And Twitchy and Corey and Ninja Kid. Oh, wait. Did Ninja Kid pass? Ninja Kid did pass Ridwan. So Ninja Kid is going to be the first one to come out. So we'll see if after Rio pits, if he'll come out behind or in front of Ninja Kid. My assumption is he'll come out behind him because Ninja Kid and Ridwan have both been on the soft tires for a couple of laps. So they've gained a lot of time, at least probably a second to 2 seconds on Rio. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens there. All right, let's see. Where is Rio right now? Rio is in Big Banky Boy, so he's still got a bit to go. Buntat's 5 seconds back. Twitchy 3 seconds back from that. Twitchy still has Corey all over the back of him, so he definitely hasn't cleared him. Oh my gosh, I love watching these guys race. I really miss that I don't get to race with these guys, but what are you gonna do? All right, so in the final sector, fuel light on, tires look stellar. Rio, the race leader now, is looking, let's see, does he pit now or does he stay out again? He's only got a couple minutes left, so he's going to, okay, so he's going to have 1 minute to get in and get out to get the pit done. By the time he gets around that should be enough. Buntats and Corey in. Twitchy stays out. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see who came in first. I guess Buntats would have come in first, maybe, because he was ahead of him. So look at that, no fuel. Down to 1 liter of fuel Buntats has, and in he goes. Corey comes in his Alfa Romeo from Sector 1, and some new fresh tires. All right, let's see. So Twitchy stays out in P2. Rio is up there heading into Big Banky Boy. He'll be pitting soon. Where's Ninja Kid? There he is. Ninja Kid is 24 seconds behind Rio, and it's about a 26 second stop, I think. Well, it depends. I guess it depends on how much fuel they have to take. I know the Supra was using more fuel than the Volkswagen did, so we'll see what happens here. All right, let's see. Is Rio going in this time? We still got to get him through that final sector. All right, let's see. Where do we have? I'm going to just flip through these. Don't be mad that I'm going too fast with the camera. Okay, so Spec 1 has got T-Bap on his rear end. Both of them have pit already. They're on the soft tire. They've got Ridwan right in front of them. So these guys are all going to wait, and in goes Rio. So Rio's in the pits. Twitchy is going to go in the pits too. All right, so now this is the car to watch. Does Ninja Kid get the undercut done? I'm guessing he does. Yeah, he's definitely going to come around. I don't think Rio's even hit his pit box. There he is. He's in his pit box now. Twitchy hasn't even got to his pit box yet. So Rio getting fuel. Twitchy in the pit box now. And Ninja Kid is already into turn 1. Ridwan is into turn 1. Spec 1 and T-Bap are into turn 1. And Speedy Tires is coming, but where's Rio? Rio just comes out in front of them. Oh, he comes out 10 seconds back from Ninja Kid. That's how much time he lost staying on those medium tires for longer. But those of us that have been watching Rio for the several seasons he's been racing, once he gets on those soft tires, he increases his alien level from a 1 to a 5. So we just keep an eye on him. But up front with a sizable gap to Ridwan is the Metropolis of Ninja Kid up front in the Volkswagen, just getting it done. So awesome job, good job, Ninja Kid. Ridwan in. Oh no, we got to get the name on the screen at the very least, right? So there we go. Ninja Kid up front. Ridwan is in P2, and right now Spec is really having a challenge. He filled that car all the way up with fuel, and you need to, because that McLaren seems to be eating the fuel, and he's got to make it through the rest of this race. T-Bap, the independent out there, having a great race. The Canadian, I think he's the only Canadian that we have in this division. I might be wrong about that. There's Rio in the back there that you see coming through. So Rio and Speedy Tires and Super Ninja. Supra. There's Speedy Tires. His best lap time, 127.3. A 127.314 is the fastest lap time by Ninja Kid, and he's only off by 0.2. No. Like half of a tenth. So I can tell you, these guys all are driving on the edge, trying to make this all work out. All right, so let's see. Everybody's pit now. I sure hope so, because if anybody did go into the pits, they'd be getting a massive penalty right about now. So, all right, so let's go ahead and bring back up our banner here. Okay. All right, so up front, we've got Ninja Kid still out front. He's gained another second on Ridwan, up to 3.6 seconds now. Now let's see. Let's take a look here. Where is Rio and Twitchy? Rio's 10 seconds back, and Twitchy is. I'm just comparing to the last podium finishers. Okay, and then Ridwan. Ridwan is 3.6 seconds back. So I just want to kind of keep an eye on this gap to first to see how these guys do. I'm also curious to see how that. I believe that Volkswagen is a front-wheel drive. So it's going to eat up those soft tires pretty good. So hopefully he's short shifting that car and coming out of the corner so he doesn't burn up the tires. But there you go, Metropolis folks. Look at your car up front. Congratulations. Of course, we still got 37 minutes. He's got to stay up there. Ridwan and P2, and this battle with Spec 1 is just heated. Look at that. BMW just pushing him. Look at T-Spap, team player. He's just pushing whoever's in front of him to try to keep up with everybody. But keeping that BMW up front. So we've got 4 different cars in the top 4. We got the Volkswagen, we've got the Supra, the McLaren, and the BMW. So, granted, 5th, 6th, and 7th are all the Supras. So we keep an eye on these guys, see how they're doing. They're just running on the track together. Where's Jake? There he is. Jake in 8th in the other McLaren. Ooh, I don't think that's going to be a penalty. It's really close. Let's hope not. Got to mind those trackside tires. Where's Buntats? There he is. Buntats out. Corey Hack not far behind in 10th. One of our reserve drivers. Twitchy on the track in 11th. At least he got his car fixed while he was in there. Now he gets to run those soft tires and enjoy the car for a little while. And there's Captain Muffin, last season's champion. And there's Mega Truckin' right there from PLE. All right, let's see. Still 3.8 seconds now to Ridwan. Couple tenths more. Teasbap Teasbap got around the McLaren. I wonder if I can see that. Let's see if we didn't miss that. Yep, we missed it already. Sorry. I can't have eyes everywhere. So Rio about a half a second closer to the leader, so we'll keep an eye on that and see how that car treats him. His tires are in great shape. Well, they all are, because they all just got them. Duh. Hey, we do what we can. All right, let's see. So 12 Ounce Sports in the top 5. Metropolis in the top 5. Detailing Group doesn't have their car on track today. Bipolar Express couldn't make it. Hopefully he'll be here next week. All right, let's see. Do we have any other battles happening? This one is still kind of happening here. The Super Ninja around Speedy Tires. That happened this lap. Or the last lap. So making some moves there. Clearly, the Supras are really liking that soft tire. So these guys are getting nice and racy with it. All right, so Speedy Tires is going to have the inside. Now, if he can keep the inside and keep him slowed up, then Super Ninja can drop in. He's going to try to cut under. Not quite getting the run, but he's sort of hoping he can keep the outside, and he can't. So that is going to be a pass for position. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Gets underneath. Now, if Super Ninja can keep Speedy tires on the outside, perfect. Because you don't want him on the outside all the way through these 2 corners, because then he'll have the inside to the last 2 corners. So these 2 are probably going to be talking about this race between them for a while come later. That's going to be awesome for those guys. All right, let's see. Let's check the gaps up front. Ninja Kid now has pulled out another couple of tenths on Ridwan. So we'll see how he fares there. Ridwan 2.7 seconds ahead of these 2. And let's see, where's Rio? Still only about 3 tenths or another tenth or so gained. It's gonna take a while, but he'll be in that fight once he gets that slipstream. But these are fun to watch. But let's check really quick and see if we have any. Oh, we do. We do have a battle here for position. This is for P8. Oh, nice. He slides out just the last second. Can he outdo this McLaren? He sort of does, but let's see what kind of drive the McLaren gets out of that corner. Yep, gets enough and gives him a little bit of tap to move him forward. Oops, I did that wrong. Hang on. I wanted to do this camera view. These cars have so much fun trying to get around these tracks. Okay, lots going on, folks. Lots going on. Still up front at about 4 seconds is the Metropolis of Ninja Kid. Nice job. The sponsor's got to be proud of you, bud. Gonna be proud of you. All right, Ridwan in P2. Still have this nice little battle happening here for the podium spot between Spec 1 and Teasbat. Ridwan is like, yay, I'm in front of, I have a chance at a P2 on the podium. Woohoo! I know he wants to get there. He just does not want Rio to show up or anybody to take it from him. Seriously, he's going to go after the P1. Like, what racer doesn't, right? But he's just going to be happy to be up there again. It's great points. In fact, where do I have that graphic somewhere? Let me bring that up for you real quick, folks. 1 second, if you don't mind. Our guy at Pixteca at Hypre came up with some pretty great graphics for us to use. So let me sort that out while we watch these battles unfolding. Look at Rio's catching up. He's gained about almost a full second the last lap or two. Okay, I'm just gonna. I got this little graphic that he brought to me. So let me just bring this sucker up on the screen real quick. So this will show us the current point standings of all of the drivers right now. This is before the race started. This is another new graphic that Pixteca put together for us, and I will have next week. I will have this be. I can live update this based on race position. During the race, so we can keep an eye on that. So Ridwan, he's closed the gap a little bit on Ninja Kid. He is down to 3.2 seconds, so he's gained a little over half a second on Ninja Kid in the last couple laps. It might be because of tires. It may be Ninja Kid slowing down just to, save some tires. He's got a nice little gap, so he can just kind of work that gap. Still, though, these two battling it out. So Man, right there on the quarter panels. I love this close racing. Look at how professional these guys are, not taking each other out. Rio sitting back there has gained almost another second on the leader. So he is clearly coming for him and trying to get that top spot. Super Ninja up in front of Speedy. These two battling out. This is for P6. And then we've got Buntats is up to 8. He has made the pass on Jake. Now, Jake he's looking good on fuel and everything. So I don't see this being an issue for him. He's having a great race. At least this time he didn't have any unfortunate circumstances. So he gets to go out there and show these drivers what he's got. And in the top 10. So that's awesome. Twitchy in P10, 20 seconds behind the leader. So he's got some work to do to get up there. Looks like, yeah, he's got damage on the right rear of his car. If you want to see it, you can see that the right rear of his car had damage on it that had to get fixed. So because of that really hindered his race, unfortunately for him. Then where's Corey? There's Corey. I love that little Alpha 4C. Now, I have never driven the Group 4 version of this car, but the Group 3 version is a blast. I love that little car. It took me a while to get used to driving it, but it really is a fun little car. All right. Expendables Racing Team Mobile Edge out in force with the brightest car on the track today. So you win the Brightest Livery Award, Mobile Edge. Captain Muffin in the other Alpha 4C. So got some good cars out here. All right, you know what? Let's talk about Ridwan here for a minute. So Ridwan, he is 17 years old, and he was born in the same city as Daniel Ricciardo, which is why he's a big Danny Rick fan. Those of you that may not know Formula One, Danny Ricciardo drove for McLaren last season. McLaren last season, Renault the season before that, if I've got my details right. So yeah, Ridwan F1 might be a clue as to the kind of racing he loves to see. He said he got to watch the Malaysian GP live in 2013 at Sepang, and he watched Multi 21. I don't know what that is. I was going to look it up this week, but I didn't have time to get there. But he watched Multi 21 unfold before his eyes, even though he didn't really much understand it because he was like 9 years old. And he finished fourth, or he said he has finished fourth in Oceania, an official Gran Turismo Sport Championship. So Ridwan is no slowpoke. He's definitely got stuff to handle for all of these folks. So those are all the bios I have for our drivers that are on track right now. We'll get some more later. Let's see. Teasbap still. Teasbap's in front of Spec 1 now. Okay. So missed that one while I was talking. Happens often. All right. Show of hands out in the crowd. Favorite car on the track. Let's go. Put it out in the chats. I can see all the chats from Facebook and Twitter. Let's see who do you think has the nicest livery? We'll start from the front. So there is, and let me get the better camera angle on it. So there's the Metropolis Scirocco of Ninja Kid. Then here comes the Ridwan F1 car. So there's P2. Teasbap in the BMW, the independent driver. And then we've got the McLaren of Spec 1. We got the other Supra from 12 Ounce Sports. See if we can get a better shot at the car so you can see it better. There we go. Speedy Tires, also from, I think it's MTCC is the name of the team that they go by. And then you've got Super Ninjas from Rockefeller, his livery out there. That thing is looking pretty cool. I like the black and the gray and the green. Where's Buntats? Buntats, there's his livery. And let's see, there's Jake's Oh, Jake's under attack from Twitchy right now. Let's keep an eye on this for a second. And into the top 10 go, or I guess they're already in the top 10. So Twitchy up into P9 and takes that spot away. So there's Twitchy's livery. That one is really detailed. If I understand it right, Ben Blaker is the one that makes those, or Benjo. He makes those. And then there is Jake's McLaren. And then there is the Sector 1 Racing Alfa Romeos. There's 2 of those. Mobile Edge from Expendables Racing team. There's the other Alfa Romeo from Sector 1. And last but certainly not least, Megatruckin's BMW. So, all right, so let's see. We've got votes. Let's see. Someone voted for Twitchy. Someone voted for Ninja Kid. There's like 12 or 15 of you out there just in what I can see. So you've got to have more votes than that. Get on your keypads, people. Type it out. Let's go. All right, let's see that Ridwan's gap down a full second and a change to Ninja Kid. Teasbap is under pressure from this McLaren constantly. And look who's there now. Rio is there now. Now he's 5.3 seconds back from the leader. So now he's closing the gap. Still with 22 minutes to go. So we'll see how many laps that is at the minute and a half. So we got, what, 10, maybe about 10 laps would be 10 minutes. About 15 laps left, roughly. And on board with Rio, as Rio is now, a little bit of a glitch stuff going on there with Teasbap. Teasbap going defensive to try to break the toe, and look at this. Oh, Rio's going to try it. Oh, is he going to go inside there? All the way around the outside he goes to snatch P5 out of Spec 1. He's on the hunt. He's looking for that top spot. He doesn't have time to waste if he wants to get back on that podium again. But look at that solid performance from Spec 1. Every time he gets on the track, he just does a good, solid performance. I really like that. All of these drivers do. There's Rio. Is he going again? He's going to take another spot. He's going to take another spot from Teasbap. He sees the leader, and he can see P2. So he knows he's got something he can make work there. All right, let's see. Where's everybody else? Speedy Tires is out in front of Super Ninja. And it looks like Runtats is catching up to this little group of dudes right here. So there he is in the background. You can see him showing up. He's only about a second behind these two. And if they do too much battling, that'll just draw him right up there. If they could stay close enough and work together, they could push each other away. So we'll see what they do. But all three in Supras, so they all have the same car. Do they have the same tires? Yep. Are they all in the same shape? Nope. So we'll see what goes on. So it looks like we got three different people that are saying Ninja Kid's livery is the best. Why do I keep thinking either the Ninja Kid people are either family, friends, or they're with Metropolis? That'd be awesome. Anyway, hey, if any of you from Metropolis are out here, throw your hands up in the chat. Let the people know that you're out here watching. We'd love to see who's participating. All right, Ninja Kid's still out there with a commanding 2.8 second lead over Ridwan. You just got to keep those tires going for another 19 minutes and 15 seconds. Ridwan in P2, and look who's right there. Rio now sitting in the podium places where he's been every race he's ever been in. And Ridwan, who's also been on the podium every race he's been in this season. So be interesting to see which one of these guys ends up at the top spot. It's anyone's game still, so we'll see how it goes. But Rio had a 10-second gap to Ninja Kid when he came out of the pits and is now down to 3 seconds. and he's got somebody in front of him to tow off of. So he's just going to be able to get that much closer as they work together. All right, and that McLaren and BMW, have they ever been less than half a second away from each other, or more than half a second in this entire race? I think each one of them is intimately familiar with the rear bumper of the others. They have gone back and forth in those cars for this entire race. I love it. All right, let's see. Speedy is... well, he's still where he was, but now look at that. Buntats is caught up to these guys. Told you it's about a second and a half back, and once he caught their toe, that he would be able to get there. Okay, so it looks like Super Ninja's looking inside, and trying to follow him through is going to be Buntats, but he can't make it stick. And he gets a decent exit. Oh, yeah, that's... man, Super Ninja is just closing the door on him at every chance he gets. Just... oh, that might be a penalty for Super Ninja. Oh, I hope he doesn't get one for that, because that was a pretty smooth move. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Guess you can cut all the way through there. Look at these three Supras duking it out, riding on board with Buntats. This is the battle for 6th right here. Oh, revving that engine out. Buntat's looking inside. Super Ninja has no way to go defensive. He's just trying to keep him inside as much as he can. Now, as long as he keeps that inside to the next corner, he should be okay. But Buntat's got a nose out. He might have the speed coming out of this right-hander. Oh, not quite. Oh, but the battle ensues. I love it. Love it. All right, and there's Twitchy showing up in the background. So now these guys are feeling the pressure. Now they're like, okay, now there's another car coming. Oi. 16 minutes to go. Buntat's moving inside, and he's going to try to nab that, going underneath. Leaves the space, and the pass is complete. So Super Ninja drops to 8th. Buntat's up to 7th. Now he's got to try to track down Speedy Tires. Now, look, Speedy Tires got a little bit of a gap, almost a full second to Buntats and Super Ninja while they did that little battle. So now we'll see, what does Buntats have in the tank, so to speak. Meanwhile, that purple and white is showing up in the back. Go Metropolis. Okay, I see it. All right, nice. Good to have you folks around. Thanks for sponsoring e-racing. It's awesome to have the help of the business community. So, folks, before we get too far away from, or too far into this, let me get up front here. Metropolis, you better start taking some pictures with the car up front, because it doesn't look like he's going to be there very much longer. He's got 2 Supras coming after him in quick order. That being last week's P2 and the first race's P1 is coming after him. Got great tires. Ninja Kid tires, not so great, folks. That front wheel drive car just eats those tires up coming out of the corners because it's doing all the pulling and the turning through the race. The Supras are a rear wheel drive car, so all the power is and the wear on the tires from the power is going to the back wheels. The front wheels only have wear on the turning. And so this shall be an opportunity for Rio to take his spot up front. So 12-ounce Sports challenging Metropolis. And you got to give it to Ninja Kid. Man, he's been having a spectacular race. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Oh, there's some lap traffic up ahead of them. Who is that that's up ahead of them? Oh, late on the brakes to try to grab the inside. Doesn't make it work. And that's going to be one more corner that... oh, jeez, Rio is trying everything to get around this Volkswagen. Oh, little tappy. Okay. Let's get a front view. This is what this is what's going on behind Ninja Kid right now. This is what he sees in his mirror. He sees all these guys. You want to see what he sees in his mirror? Here, let's do this. That's what he sees. He sees those cars all in his mirror. Around the outside, trying to get a run. Look at that. Oh, Ridwan is thinking, I want to play. I want to get in on this. Now Rio preoccupied with Ridwan trying to take his spot. Might start driving more defensive and might give Ninja Kid a little bit more breathing room. Meanwhile, who's that back there? That's Spec 1 and Teasbap. So Spec back in front of Teasbap again. Like I said, those two constantly sharing that position. Okay, it looks like Ninja Kid's trying to go defensive, trying to break the toe of the 12-ounce car. Now, this is where it's going to happen. Rio's got to go around the outside to cut him off into the next right-hander, and he does. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Ninja Kid taps him. Ninja Kid taps him, and he's going to wait. He knows that was his fault, and he's waiting. Oh, no. So Ninja Kid, clearly he knew that he was at fault for that. Now Ridwan is sitting in the freaking top spot, people. He's got to be screaming in his chair or whatever he's sitting in, screaming that he might be able to actually get his first win in World Cup. He's got 4-second gap to Spec 1. Spec 1 another 1.7 back to Teasbap. Rio is 6.8 seconds back. Ridwan is freaking out. I know he's got to be, that he might get his first win in GT Champions World Cup. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to look away. I don't want to jinx him. Spec 1 is thinking, wait, I was in like 5th and now I'm in 2nd or something like that. So he's excited. He doesn't see Teasbap all over the back end of his car anymore. So he's probably excited about that. Less excited is Rio, sitting in 4th. With a 6-second gap to overcome. So we'll see if he can get down there. Oh, man. Ninja Kid is going to be apologizing profusely to him. I know Ninja Kid. I've talked to Ninja Kid and Rio many times, and I just know. Okay. Rio is on fire. He is trying so hard to get every inch out of that car right now. But as I was saying, Ninja Kid is an apologetic driver. He is not. Oh, he feels bad. That's why he pulled over, folks. That's what we do in esports. You take a position like that, that way, you give it back, even if it costs you a couple positions. That's just how we roll. All right, so Rio up into 3rd spot now as he comes over the hill and into Big Banky Boy, and now he's got to try to track down. He's lost a little over 0.3 of a second just in that battle. To the leader, but he's on the podium spot now. Ninja Kid has he's in the top 5. He could get top 4 by getting around Teasbap, so we'll see how that works. Meanwhile, Ridwan is probably just ecstatic. He can't believe it. He's finally going to get a win in World Cup. He's been trying. He has been trying very hard to get there. That is for certain. So 12-ounce sports sitting in the podium places now. Rockefeller Racing for the first time in this season, and I think only a couple times last season has Rockefeller been on the podium. They have a shot right now to be there. So yeah, Rockefeller Racing buddies, get out there, rub your cuticles, cross your fingers, blow bubbles, whatever you do to wish your driver good luck. He's going to need all of it right now. Ridwan, 4.2 seconds and dropping to Spec 1. Spec 1 sees blood in the... Well, it's not sees blood in water, smells blood in the water. So he is on fire trying to get there. Rio up into 3rd. He's still got great tires. He is going to go for it. And Ninja Kid up into P4 officially, but he's still got to get through the corner, get out ahead, and he does. So up to P4 goes Ninja Kid. Teasbap is in P5. Look who's in P6, folks. Twitchy, he's there. He can get that top 5 finish from all the way at the back of the pack, making his way Actually started when did he start? I forget when he started. Let me pull this back down so you guys can see their times. He started in 10th, well, 9th. So he's making his way back. He is making his way back. All right, let's see. Where is Ridwan there coming across the start-finish line? He's got lap traffic in front of him. That it would be Mega Truckin'. So I'm sure Mega Truckin' will yield when the time is right. Ridwan has gotten 4.5 seconds. So he gained. Something happened with Spec 1. He lost some time in a corner somewhere. And Rio is now 1.4 seconds back from that P2 spot. Oh my, how the tides change, people. It's racing. It's what happens. Yep, Mickey, he started in 9th, and he's all the way up into 6th. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on this battles here in just a second. He's there. He's there. He's making his move now. Twitchy going for P5, revving that thing all the way out, and underneath he goes, covers the entire apex, and says, you don't get to have any of that crossover on me, and up into P5 goes Twitchy. So good recovery from what seemed like not such a great start to the race with oh, well, this isn't over yet, people. Ooh, this is not over yet. Oh, look who's watching this all happen. Buntats now, he can sit there and he can pull a 4th out of this, or a 5th if he can catch up. Meanwhile, now Twitchy's got Ninja Kid in his sights. This will be very interesting. He might even get him on this, coming out of this corner. Oh, yep, Ninja Kid going defensive-ish. Twitchy psychs him out. Oh, he gets him to go all the way deep. Oh, but he still manages to cut him off. Oh, Ninja Kid's got to fight for every corner for 6 more minutes if he wants to keep that 4th position. Twitchy, on the other hand, wants to just take it from him now. I don't want 6 minutes. I want now. Right now. Meanwhile, back there, Buntats and Teasbap are going to start battling here any moment. Oh my goodness. Folks, it all comes down to this. I can't say too much more, right, without getting copyright problems or something, I'm sure. All right, let's check up front really quick and see. Ridwan still has that lap traffic in between him. So Ridwan running up in 1st place right now. Rio in 2nd place now. He got around Spec 1. Spec 1 is like, well, let's see. That must have just happened. Let's go back and see if we can see this happen. Nope, we missed it. He was already around him. Probably cut across him in Big Banky Boy. So up to P2 after dropping to, what, 5th? I think he dropped to 5th. And he's all the way back to P2. What I tell you, soft tires, alien level 5, and he is making the moves. He's got time. He's 4.6 seconds. He's got a lot of work to do, but we'll see what he can do. Spec 1 sitting in 3rd. He's like, I'm on podium, people! There's a 3.8 second gap between Twitchy and Spec 1, and Twitchy is around Ninja Kid for 4th. Ninja Kid still has a chance at a top 5, but his tires are really going away on him, like terrible. See, I'm sure he's not getting very good drive coming out of the corners. And Buntats now is looking inside to see if he can steal that spot. Yeah, that front-wheel drive car, people, those tires are a mess. In fact, let me switch over to our other view so you can see the tires. These are the tires Ninja Kid has on him right now. And these are the tires of the guy behind him. Like, whoa, careful, people. Oh, yeah, Ninja Kid's having a tough time keeping a handle on this car. And he's going to lose another spot, so he's down to 6th. That front-wheel drive car was just not the car for it. Now, this is Twitchy. I believe the... you know what, I have to go back and look. I think the Maggiore is a front-wheel drive car, too. But it might be all-wheel drive. I don't remember. Somebody watching will tell me. All right, so let's see. Where's Rio? Rio, 4 seconds back. Ridwan is just like, there's 2 laps left. There's 2, maybe 3. If he can just hold him off and just get there, he can get his win. Oh, my gosh, he would be so excited to have that win, people. Oh, my goodness, that will be something awesome. Ooh. Let's hope that he gets there. So far, Twitchy has the fastest lap in the race. So he's looking pretty good. Spec 1 is going to be under pressure from nobody yet. He doesn't even see Twitchy back behind him. He's like 3 seconds back. So we'll see how this all plays out, people. We're going to see how it all plays out. Oh, man. Okay, so up front, where's Ridwan? 3.7 seconds up the road from VRS is where Ridwan is from. Rio in P2 and Spec 1 in P3. That should be how this race finishes out if they don't change any positions. There's enough of a gap between everybody. Twitchy now is up to 4th. Buntats has gotten around Ninja Kid to get his 5th place spot, but it's not done yet. He still has other people to fight against. So Buntats sitting in 5th. Ninja Kid has dropped back to 6th. He's having a tough time keeping that car under power because those front wheels are just shot. He's only got a couple laps to go, people. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this turns out. I'm so excited to watch it. So we don't know how it's all gonna go. So we just keep on trucking, so to speak. Okay, folks, hang on one second. I'm just getting a couple things done on my end in preparation for the race ending. Being a one-man show, I only have so much time to get all of this stuff done. So hang in there. Let's take a look up front as Ridwan. He will, when he comes across the start-finish line, it will be the final lap, people. It will be the final lap. So it'll be interesting to see how this all goes down. Let's see, Spec 1 still in 3rd, Twitchy in 4th. Buntats is, I think Mega Truckin' is in between them. Yep. Ninja Kid's still fighting off Teasbap. He's really hoping he can make this last. He's only got to get through one more lap. We are on the white flag lap now, people. This is going to be the last lap for those who cross the finish line before that timer runs out. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, Mega Truckin' kind of in the way, but Ninja Kid on top of Teasbap now. This is his last chance to get in there and make something happen. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let me get up to P1 real quick. Make sure nothing has changed. Make sure we don't have anything sliding. Oh, look at this. Rio only back by 1.9 seconds. I don't think it's enough for him to catch by the end of the race. But Twitchy's only 1.5 seconds back from Spec. He still can handle a podium out of this if anything goes wrong. So we'll keep an eye on these cars. They're all over the place. Okay, Ninja Kid under pressure. Now, here goes the shot 4-6. Oh, hanging it out there. Ninja Kid is not going to want to lose this race at all. I mean, who would, right? Nobody's going to want to lose a race. Oh my gosh, people. This has been crazy. All right, so let's see. Ridwan is coming into the final corner, people. Final corner for Ridwan. He's going to come across this time around. And he's going to take the checkered flag for his first win in GT Champions World Cup is Ridwan F1. And right behind him is Rio. And Spec 1 from Rockefeller pulls down a 3rd with Twitchy in 4th. Buntats climbs his way and claws back up to P5. Ninja Kid just holds off Teasbap for the final spot as everybody comes sliding through in wicked style across the finish line. Wow, that was crazy. Jake is going to come across here in a moment, and he's going to capture the P9 spot. So top 10 finish for Jake. That's awesome. Way to go, bud. Super Ninja, I think he was running out of fuel. So he's going to come across the line here in P10. tapping the wall as he goes. And Corey still has a time to come across and finish. Captain Muffin, Megatruckin, and Mobile Ledge both either out of fuel or didn't make it across the start-finish line before the final lap. So that will be their final stuff. But wow, I can't believe it. There we go. Look who gets it. Ridwan F1 gets his first win in World Cup. He is going to be screaming and yelling in his chair or whatever he's sitting in. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk to him. Stick around because we will have driver interviews when the race is over. Wow, people, that was some racing. That was so much fun. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me save. I got to save that replay, and so I can bring these guys in. What a race. Holy cow, was that a lot of fun to watch at the very end, wasn't it? So, unofficially, people, this is your top three. Ridwan F1 taking the win with Rio battling all the way up to second place. And Spec 1 gets the bonus move and into the podium spots. Oh, he's got to be so excited. I am so excited to see these guys competing like this. It's a lot of fun. All the drivers did a fantastic job. What I want to do is get our race results for the most part entered into our stuff. So stick around here. Give me a minute to get our drivers into a party chat, and I'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. Let me put up my Be Right Back banner. All right, so stand by 1 second. I'm still here, folks. Just trying to get these drivers into the party chat together, so we can try to get this interview going. And I'm trying to get the points set up for you guys. So hang on. Almost done. I wonder if I'm going to actually jump into the interview room with them, and maybe they'll show up right when we get a chance to get them in here. So we'll try to bring them in here. So we're getting some people in here. Let's see. Yes. Ridwan, I knew you said you had somewhere to go, but I knew you would not pass this one up. Congratulations, man!
Thank you, Woo! I only have like a few minutes, but yeah,
I know you do, but I knew you wouldn't miss this one. Your first win in World GT Cup, man. Wow! Congratulations! How was that?
Thank you very much. Bloody hell. It was very eventful, to say the least. Starting from 7th on the grid.
Yep.
Yeah, at the start, the 5 guys ahead of me, they were so quick. Their cars were so much better in a straight line, I couldn't even get close to them. And then, yeah, just slowly made my way towards the front of the group. And then when the pit stops came, I decided to do an undercut, maybe change it up, see where that puts me. And they put me in 2nd place behind Ninja Kid, who was very rapid on the Scirocco.
Oh, yeah.
And then when we closed in on him, Rio caught up to us because he was very quick as well. And then I don't know what happened between the two. I think they might have touched. And then I suddenly saw both of them veer off to the left. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't say I was happy to see them veer off, but it was a pleasant gift, to say the least. And yeah, just kept my cool until the end, and I'm very happy with that.
Yeah,
incredibly happy.
that was fantastic, man. I was screaming. I was so happy for you. Like you've sat on that podium twice in that third spot, and I know you were just thinking to yourself, I just want to beat Rio or win this race or both, right? And you did both. So congratulations, man. Good job.
Thank you.
And now listen, I know you have to go, but you got to at least let Spec and Rio congratulate you guys. So you guys go ahead, Rio, Spec, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, congrats, man. Hell of a race.
Yeah, that was quite a race. Congratulations, Ridwan.
Thank you, man. Very appreciated. It was a tough race.
Yeah, man.
Yep. You did good, man. You did real good right there. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Oh. So in the right place at the right time was Ridwan F1, and we're gonna excuse him. He's got some stuff he's got to go to. So congratulations again, man. I can't wait to post about this on social media and send out your podium picture, man. So we'll make sure VRS gets tagged and all that in Satellite Racing. So All right, cool. Have a good one, buddy.
Cheers. Thanks. On to round 4.
Yep. All right, Rio P2, man. On the podium again. Congratulations. So listen, I saw it. We saw it. And I know that it won't be long. If it hasn't already, I'm sure Ninja Kid will be apologizing in short order. That was some really close racing. And I know if you saw the tires that he had on the front of that car, you would understand why he lost control the way that he did. And but yeah, that was pretty crazy. The chat was blowing up from all the Metropolis watchers going, no! They felt bad. But you battled back, man. You battled back. And I thought, uh-oh, he might catch Ridwan on those last couple laps. Tell us about your race.
Oh, I still can't get over it. Yeah, I cannot say much. Early in the on the first stint, early in the race, I couldn't do much because this GTI-86 chuck a lot of fuel, and if you don't rev it, you don't really get enough power. So yeah, it was really quite struggling on the first stint, and I put all my bet on the second stint, where I with the fresh soft tires and fuel tank, so that I can rev the car all the way to get the maximum power. Yeah, everything was according to plan, and seems paid off until that unlucky event.
Yeah. That's a nice way of putting it, as an unlucky event. Well, I'll tell you what, the and I don't know this, so maybe one of you guys knows it. Is the Megane an all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, or rear-wheel drive? I can't remember if that car it is. Do either of you know? The Megane Trophy, the Renault?
Oh, Megane Trophy is mid-engine rear-wheel drive.
Okay, so that Scirocco up front was the only front-wheel drive car on the track this race. And when you look at it, when you go back and watch the replay, you'll see his tires. They were gone. The poor guy could barely keep the car under power the last 5 or 6 laps, maybe the last 10 laps of the race. He was having a hard time with it. But it was doing him great at the beginning of the races, right? He was having a great time with that car. Yeah. But all right.
Scirocco have a very strong straight line speed and acceleration. But the downside is the tire. You can't really maintain it for a long race.
Yep. Well, let's move over to Spec 1. First time on the podium this season. I believe. How many podiums did you have last season? 1? 2?
Yeah, just 1. I believe. Yeah.
Just the one. Well, congratulations, man. Welcome back to the podium, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Showing Rockefeller proud. Tell me about your race.
I was kind of going in somewhat blind. I made a switch at the last second to go with the McLaren, just because, I didn't have much practice, so I figured, what do I have to lose? So, with the race, it was more of especially towards the beginning, was I didn't want to fall too far back. So I had to be super, I guess you want to call reserved on when I took positions, because I knew it would cause the rest of the field to catch up. So it was that constant balance of when to attack and when to hold and just push the guy in front of me to try to, you know what I mean, keep some distance. I just got lucky here and there with guys pulling up and just getting the right line underneath of them or over them, and it just worked out in the end.
Well, I noticed during the race that battle between you and Teasbap was all race long. How many times? Can you remember how many times you guys switched positions? It had to be a dozen times.
yeah, a couple.
It had to be a bunch of times.
It got to the point where I realized, you know what, it's just more efficient for me to tow behind them and towards the end maybe try to make a move, because it was kind of back and forth for a bit, and then it was now the rest of the field's catching up. So I'll push you and you pull me and hold your line. So
yep. Well, it worked. You're on the podium. So congratulations, man. That's some pretty great points for reserve driver. Right?
Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take what I can get. So,
Now, I'm gonna bring up our unofficial results of the race, because there was one driver that crossed the start-finish line with a penalty for like 6 laps in a row. And I think we only count the penalty once, but they did cross the line, so that will have to be under review to see where that person falls in as far as the gap between them. But the unofficial results is the 3 of you guys on the podium, right? Twitchy comes in 4th. He managed his way all the way back from, like, he got turned and got damage on the back of his car, like in the first stint, and so he was battling that car the whole time. Buntats comes in 5th with Ninja Kid, Teasbap, and Speedy Tires following. In the chat, the Metropolis people were just like, yeah, and then all of a sudden, no. So it's like, oh, I felt bad for him, but 12 Ounce Sports is pretty proud of you, Rio. Look at that, 2nd time on the podium, getting their name out there, man. Good job, congratulations. All right, so unofficially, the standings would now have Rio in P1 with 51 points, Ridwan with 46 points, and Twitchy with 39 points. The 4th position person is a reserve driver named Spec 1 in points. So I mentioned this at the beginning of the season, I don't know how many times. As long as a reserve driver has a chance to be in a race every week, they get points, and it can matter. And it's mattered. It's mattered a lot. You've got 29 points, Spec, that you've taken from the full-time registered drivers that they don't get to have, right? And so did Corey's taken 17 points away. So there's the having the reserve drivers is a lot of fun, because it really can shake up the points. But Rio, unofficially, until everything is checked out and stuff, you are now the new points leader in World Cup. Ridwan's 5 points behind you, so it's not going to be easy, my friend. Will not be easy. All right. Any last words from our winner?
Well, can't wait for the next race. That's all I can say. I'm so sad.
Well, the next race is the Viper at Kyoto Yamagawa. I can never say Yamagama and Miyabi, right? So it's the GT3 Viper that everyone's going to be on, and that's a long track with so many corners and so many ways to go wrong. So yes, it's definitely going to be an interesting race next week. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. Next week, y'all, we'll have the Metropolis video to share with you. I don't have the ability to get that up and running now, so I apologize for that. But we will have it hopefully next weekend. Anyway, congratulations to Ridwan again on his first win in the World Cup. Super happy for him. I know he's been chomping at the bit for that one. Rio, again, another podium. Second place is your worst finish so far, correct? Well, I guess you did. You missed. Did you miss a race?
No miss.
No. Okay.
No miss.
Yep. So not just spectacular. And again, Ryan, Spec 1, congratulations, man. It was really good to have you there. So, all right, I'm gonna. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking so long today. All right, folks. Well, it's really nice having you guys all here with us to visit with us. So, everybody else, you have a great day, and we will see you next time.